I'm Bill Keller. I'm a Platinum Executive with Thrive Life, here with Elizabeth, of course. I'll introduce this beautiful woman in a minute. But we are here in Panama at the vacation, what's it called? The vacation? Fantasy
Getaway.
I always get those two words mixed
beautiful.
up. Fantasy Getaway Vacation. There we
Right.
go. And we're just having a great time here. And I wanted to do this video to talk about Thrive in Canada, because a lot of people think that it doesn't really work as well in Canada because of the exchange rate and other things, but I'm here to tell you that's not the case.
That's right.
In fact, on this vacation trip that many of us Thrive consultants have earned, I believe there are more Canadians here than Americans this year.
There is.
Yep.
Canadians
Yep.
did very well this year. Yep,
And in
absolutely.
fact, this is Annie Robinson. She's from Canada, and she is one of two Emerald consultants in the Emerald
That's
executives in the company.
That's the highest rank you can get.
And there, like I said, there are many successful consultants in Canada working the business. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that.
You bet.
One of the main things that I hear all the time is that it's too expensive because of the exchange rate.
Well, and that is a big concern because our customers are always saying, oh, it's too expensive. But there are some real good points that when we talk to our customers, we bring it up because we want them to know the value that they're getting. And one thing that my husband and I were shopping on Amazon once, and there's two sites. So you can order on the Canadian and buy a product, or you can buy on the US. And come to find out, when we shop on the US, even with the exchange, it's far cheaper, sometimes 3 times cheaper than buying it on the Canadian. So be careful when you're shopping that you just check out your prices, check both. And that's what we do, we check it out. But there's a few things that we focus on, Bill and Elizabeth, when we're teaching our customers about this amazing food. We also tell them that there's some benefits and take advantage of those. And these are some of the benefits. So every month we have a page of monthly specials. So if you're a regular customer, you're going to be buying on a regular basis, or you just want to just look at it for the first time, take advantage of those because they could be 20 to 40% discounted for that particular month, for that particular product. So I might need strawberries in 3 months from now, but I'm going to buy them when they're on the monthly special.
Right, so every month there are several, but you never know what there's going to be until next month. But so then you can stock up on the ones that are cheaper.
And they're good specials.
Yeah.
They are. So take advantage of that. Also, if you make your orders over $100, and that's what we do, every single time I place an order, I just put all the items that I want, and then I make sure it's at least $100. I get free shipping. Wow,
Right.
free shipping to Canada is amazing. So
Yes.
that again,
Yes.
big savings, right?
Yes.
So that's something else.
I had one customer from Canada. He lived way up in, I don't know if it was northern Yukon or something, way up north there.
Yeah.
And when he found out that he could get free shipping, he was just overwhelmed because he said right now, when he goes to the grocery store, everything is so expensive because of the shipping to get to the grocery store.
That's right.
And that when he could compare the prices there to Thrive getting free shipping, he couldn't believe it. He just
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So
and,
it was,
and that is true. Another thing, Bill and Elizabeth, I like to show our customers also that we throw away no food. So
Right.
There's no
everything,
waste.
that's right, everything in that can is consumable. That means you're not going to be throwing any of it out.
right. Well, that's relevant for us in the U.S. too. But
You got it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big savings.
yeah, you know, the average family throws away at least 25% of the food that they buy on
That's
a regular
actually a
basis.
statistic.
Because
Yeah.
it spoils
Yes.
either before they can use it, or when they cook something they have to use the whole package, and so they cook too much, and then they put the leftovers in there and then wait till it turns green before they throw it away. So if you can eliminate the 25% spoilage rate, you're going to save a lot of money.
Oh,
in
for
fact,
sure.
if you're going to try to compare Thrive cost to the cost of the general grocery store, you have to add 25% to the cost of the grocery store to
Offset.
offset the waste, so that you're comparing
That's
the
right.
same thing.
And and also, I know that in America as well as in Canada, if you buy broccoli, you're going to cut some of it off. There's nothing wasted here. You don't have to cut any of it off. You're not going to cook away part of the weight of meat and drain it.
That's right.
You know, so that just, I mean, you think in terms of the cost, the fact that every single thing in there is ready to use, and you're not going to have to remove any of it ahead of time.
That's right.
As well as not waste it. Yeah.
And that's a good point that you just brought up. That made me think of something else. It was several years ago now, and our prices, of course, keep changing, and the exchange rate keeps changing, right? So it's
Yeah.
really hard to compare every single day with every single product. So, but at this particular time, we actually, one of our consultants actually took ground beef, bought as much as she needed to fill a large family can size. And then she compared what it would be to have the freeze dried. And it was actually cheaper to have the freeze dried.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's right.
As well as not having to cook off the grease and clean the pan and
That's
defrost the meat and the, oh yeah.
All that work is
Yeah.
taken out.
Yeah.
So the exchange rate actually changes pretty much on a daily basis.
It does.
And when you go to even the Canadian Thrive website, it's still in US dollars.
Yes.
So is there some way that you can know ahead of time how much you're actually going to be spending? Do you check the exchange rate?
Well, sometimes we can check the exchange, and I think just a few days ago it was 1.4.
Okay.
So for every dollar in the U.S., it's $1.40 for us. So yeah, it might seem a little bit scary at first, but then when you consider all of these other things, and really our shelf life, there's no urgency, right?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
our food isn't dictating when we eat it.
That's right. It's
And
just
so
going to be there.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
So,
cool.
yes.
Yeah. And so, as I was saying at the beginning, Canadians who are afraid of the exchange rate just know that there are many, many very successful consultants in Canada that are making it work just by
Absolutely.
understanding basically all the facts.
Right.
You know, because when you, at first glance, it seems like it's too expensive, but when you dig into it and you understand all this, you know, eliminating the waste and all those kinds of things, it's very, very doable in Canada.
I think there's been another factor that you kind of brought up too. My sister, as our YouTuber family knows, lives in Maine, and she's pretty distant from any stores. And just having food delivered not only saves frustration, you know, when you need something, but it saves a lot of gas money and a lot of time. And so for a lot of people that live in some of the more outreaching, faraway areas and stuff, whether you're in America or Canada, having it delivered to your house is really nice.
And gas prices are high in Canada right now, so I agree. Totally agree.
Okay. Any other words of wisdom?
No, it's great. If you love the food,
Yeah.
you're going to buy the food.
So thank you very much for taking your time out of this beautiful vacation to sit down
No
with us.
problem. My pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you both.
It's been awesome getting to know you guys. It's
been
really
fun.
great.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, you know, as always, if you have any questions about any of this, please give me a call, give me an email. I'm always here for you. And thrive on. Bye.
Bye. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Going to the pool. Check out the beach too. Woohoo!